Good morning, YouTube. We are here in Kyoto, Japan. We are here at my room at the Daiwa Hotel Grande Kyoto, and I thought I'd give you guys a room tour. So, this hotel room is pretty nice, uh, and I feel very fortunate to be staying here. Um, I was able to book this um, through my online Chase interface, and so why don't we go ahead and get into it? So right here on the right, you may have seen it from my previous video at the Dotonbori Hotel. They have this sort of closet, and this closet is for your nice clothing. They've got a bottle of air freshener there, I presume. Either that or that bottle is for pressing your clothes. I guess that this is... Oh no, it's an extra pillow. So I thought that that might be an ironing board. So these are some shoe care materials. That is a pair of slippers. They prefer it if you wear slippers in the hotel room as opposed to your shoes. I can certainly see why this floor is got this beautiful flower print, this Japanese floral print. It looks really familiar to me because I was raised by my grandmother from Japan, and she was a seamstress as far as her profession goes. So she had all kinds of ornate decoration in the house, and yeah, it looks familiar to me. So what do we have here? So this looks like it might be an air purifier. A sharp plasma cluster, ion. So I think it is an air purifier. Okay, so they've got like a little luggage rack here. This is a bigger TV than the previous ones that I've experienced in my hotel room. This looks like maybe like a 42 inch, maybe a 47-inch sharp television. I'm not, a big TV watcher, particularly here in Japan when I'm visiting this wonderful country, and I want to see as much as possible. But certainly for those who are coming here, maybe on business, or they're bringing children or something like that. Wonderful TV here. So let's just go ahead and check out these drawers. There's 6 drawers here in front of the TV. Oh wow. So these look to be similar to some decorations I've seen at the Dotonbori Hotel. Try this one on the right here. Okay, empty drawer. I'm gonna presume the rest of these are empty, but we'll see. Yep, empty. And I guess these are for storing your clothes. You want to keep your clothes nicely folded, pressed, all that. There, you got. Oh, okay. So this is different than what I was expecting. So this is the Safe King, and this is your room safe if you need to store any valuables. Typically, property crime and crime in general is pretty low here in Japan, but for those with extra desire for security, certainly this built-in safe will fulfill that need. Kind of moving to the left before we move to the right. This is the Mitsubishi branded thermostat. And so, as you know, here in Japan, they are on they're on the metric system. So you can see that this is 22 degrees. That's not 22 degrees Fahrenheit. That's 22 degrees Celsius. Of course, an on and an off button. And here's the bed. Super comfortable. Super comfortable bed. I really enjoy it, and I really like the print. It's got this black floral print. And moving over here, show you guys something that I like. So right here, they've got a USB port, they've got a plug, and they've got a few different knobs for the light fixtures. And I'm not sure what all they control, but maybe if you have more experience with these nice hotels, you'll be able to tell us what all you see. I presume that these control the lights up here. One of the things that I failed to mention in my Dotonbori Hotel video is that the lights of the room are actually right next to the bed, so you don't have to get out of bed to turn the lights out, which is wonderful because a substantial amount of time in the United States, I fall asleep with the lights on reading or doing work, and it's partly because I don't want to get up and walk across the room to turn the lights out. So I thought that was really nice touch, and one of those wonderful things about Japan that I appreciate so much is this attention and love for detail. Yeah, they just standardize that personal care. So I love the artwork here. This artwork is absolutely gorgeous. Once again, this country reminds me of my childhood a lot, which had many challenges, but there was a lot to appreciate too, and a lot of aesthetic beauty to appreciate as well. And if we got a second one over here, similar to the one on the left, and of course, the similar setup on the right for your partner, or if you're traveling with a friend. There's also a space for them to plug in chargers, and they have their own lamp. I'm traveling alone on this trip, so I just need the one, but something to consider. Okay, so moving on, we're going to go ahead and get back to this facade over here next to the television and the drawers I showed you. So here they've got actually roasted tea, and they've got packets, and they've got a nice set. Let's just go ahead and open this guy up. Wow. So this is really interesting. Down here, they've got, you can put ice there for your mixed beverages. They've got, right here, they've got a hot water maker. You'd pour water in, and then you use that to keep the water hot for your tea. That's a Tiger brand. I presume it's a Japanese brand. It looks Japanese. I should say the characters look like kanji. But anyway. Wow. So these beautiful plates and glasses here are made in Switzerland. So that's really interesting. That's an interesting touch. Now, I will grab one of these back here. Kind of hard to see. I suspected this cup was made in Japan. It looks very similar to the styles that I'm familiar with. It looks similar to the styles that I've seen in various Japanese grocers in the United States. Gorgeous cups. I think I'm going to leave one of these out and make myself a cup after this video. So we're going to go ahead and pull one of these packets out and check these. So these look like candies or cookies, tea cookies. And if you can read the characters, I do not have that ability, unfortunately, but feel free to let us know what these cookies say. I presume they're matcha based, but yeah, let us know. I'm gonna pull these out and set them up here. All right. So let's go ahead and move on to the refrigerator here. So they've got a vending machine. I'm surprised they have a vending machine in the hotel. I've seen them outside the hotel, of course, this being Japan. But anyway, you can kind of see what I've been munching on. Purchased the last couple of days. I got these grapes. Some of these special Japanese grapes. I'm a big fan of being thrifty, so I got them on sale. I think they're probably marked down half price, from like $7.99 to $3.99, and they're the Gross Coleman branded grapes, and they're big and juicy. Taste really good. So this is the fridge. Got a little freezer component up here. Oh, and a light, so you can see if it's during the day. If you don't want to turn the light on, you just press that button right there. Oh, okay, so it's a Toshiba brand. It's a Toshiba brand fridge. And these are a couple of goodies that I picked up from 7-Eleven. A chicken cutlet sandwich, and then also a beef short rib onigiri. And yeah, so I'll probably munch on those for breakfast if I have some breakfast along with my tea. There's a trash can. So for people that are into espresso, they do have an espresso machine here. I don't know how to use it. I've never used one before. They do have instructions here. They provided how to use an espresso machine here in the Japanese written language, here in the English written language. Yeah, so for people that are a big fan of coffee, I might try to figure out how to use it. I'm always a fan of taking advantage of freebies provided by the hotel. So even though it might be a little complicated and take me like 10 minutes, I'll probably take a look at it. I like coffee, so not only will I probably try some of this coffee, but I'll probably buy some more from 7-Eleven. 7-Eleven, one of the wonderful things about 7-Eleven Japan is that not only do they have a cold drink area, but they also have these heated tank sort of machines for the hot drinks, and this tends to be tea and coffee. So if you want a hot tea or a hot coffee, many 7-Elevens will actually have a heating sort of unit designed to keep these things hot and warm, and it's really nice on cold days like today in January. It's not too cold for me after having lived in Denver, Colorado, but certainly it's cold for people from warm tropical countries, even probably cold by Japan standards. So yeah, let's keep it rolling. So over here we got just a tissue box, my laptop, and a nice little box style lamp. I'm gonna try not to blind you guys and gals, but I want to show you the view from this Daiwa Hotel Grande Kyoto. It's so peaceful and quiet. I feel so at ease here. I tend to be a bit sensitive to loud noises, and I just have this I have this amazing sense of relief being here in Japan. It's just so peaceful. The people are so quiet and respectful. For those who can't see, there's a 7-Eleven down there. That's probably going to be the 7-Eleven I go to. I've already been there twice in the last day, but it's just so hard not to pass up. So convenient. And then there's a discount retailer I found at Kyoto Station that has groceries and snacks and things like that. I'm probably going to hit them up as well. So kind of in the distance, you can see the Kyoto Hills. I think in this direction, You can't see it behind the buildings, but one of the things that I want to check out while I'm here for the next several days is I want to check out Lake Biwaku. It's one of the beautiful lakes in Japan. It's, I think, one of the larger lakes here in Japan. There are various cruises you can take on the lake. Of course, it's very beautiful to look at. So I'm going to check that out. Probably try to find a bus up there later. So, for those who don't know, in Japan, opposite of the United States, Japan, one of the names for Japan is the land of the rising sun, and the sun here rises opposite of the way it does in the West. So, if I'm not mistaken, here it rises in the east and sets in the west. Correct me on that if I'm wrong, but I'm fairly certain. I will say that the sunrises and sunsets here are gorgeous. Okay, cool. So in this hotel, they have these really convenient chairs for people who are looking to do business. Just had to take a second to take it all in. It's so beautiful. So, for the final part of our tour, we're going to check out the bathroom. So, up here we got our towels and hand towels and a hair dryer. And then these nice little goodies they provided, like a shower cap, wash rag, toothbrush, toothpaste set, tissue box. And then here we have the special Japanese toilet seat instructions with the bidet. And I know that you can't feel it right now, but this seat is warm. Really, really nice touch to not sit down and be shocked by a cold toilet seat. There are many things I love about Japan, but one of the things that I'm really enjoying so far is sitting down on a toilet and the seat being warm. Of course, this is not as typical from what I could tell in some of the more public bathrooms that they might worry about being damaged or other reasons, but definitely here at some of these hotels that I've been staying at, it's a really nice touch. They've got foam soap here. Oh, and similar to the Dotonbori Hotel, they've got these. They've got body soap, they've got shampoo, and they've got conditioner, and they have these reusable bottles that I really like that minimize the sort of the single use shampoos and soaps. Those are nice knickknacks. You know, obviously being thrifty, I'm gonna take some of these things to reuse at home. Not these things. I'm not going to be taking these, but I mean the single use. But in this case, it's much more environmentally friendly to have these reusable containers, and so me and many other guests can enjoy these before they need to be refilled. And if they're taken care of, like I would hope everyone visiting Japan does by being gentle on them, they may not even have to replace the larger bottle. But if they do, that each of these bottles will serve many more customers than just a single use. So I'm kind of curious about how this one's going to work. That's going to be interesting later. Very different from my shower in the United States. Oh, and a glass for water. And from my understanding, here in Japan, the water is safe to drink. I've been in Cambodia and the Philippines, where I would not be drinking the tap water just because of potential bacteria or other things. You even get warnings in some of these places from hotel staff or in the bathroom, don't drink the tap water. But here in Japan, Japan takes care of its water supply, from what I can tell, and I've had no issue from drinking the tap water here. Um, anyway, thank you guys for joining me. Apologize if my voice is a little scratchy. I turned in early last night, um, and then woke up early this morning, and I've just kind of been staying up working on different stuff. But I was able to get back to sleep for a while, and yeah. So thank you for watching, and for those who don't know, my name's Alex Conley. We're here at the Daiwa Hotel Grande Kyoto, in Kyoto, Japan, and I can't say enough positive things. The service was impeccable. Downstairs, they held onto my backpack because I arrived around 12:30 p.m. and their check-in is at 2 p.m. So they held onto my bag for me free of charge while I explored the neighborhood on foot for about an hour and a half. And then I came back and got my bag and checked in. They gave me all the instructions. This hotel is trying to be eco-friendly. So if you're someone who does not need room service basically every day, for each day that you reject room service, then you will get one free drink ticket. So something to keep in mind. I won't be able to take them up on that today because I have some trash I need to get rid of. But perhaps tomorrow and the day after, I will be able to do that. So yeah, thank you for watching. If you enjoy this video, like, subscribe, leave comments down below about what you think about this hotel room. Leave comments down below if you're considering staying here or if you stayed here before. And I appreciate you watching, and I will talk to you guys soon.